Hello, teachers from around the world, and welcome to Legendary Educator, the podcast that helps you improve your performance in the classroom and have more engaged and motivated students. My name is Ramesh Takawi. I'm a teacher and instructional coach, and I created this podcast because I'm passionate about education and about students achieving their highest potential. Today, I'll be diving into one of the most exciting topics in education right now, artificial intelligence, or AI. It's a term we're hearing a lot, and while it may sound a little intimidating, I'm here to help you understand how AI can actually be your new best friend in the classroom. So whether you're looking to save time, personalize learning, or inject some creativity into your lessons, this episode is going to give you practical ideas to help you leverage AI. Stick around to find out how AI can empower both you and your students. Before we begin, please take a moment to subscribe to the podcast so you won't miss any future episodes as they drop. All right, let's get started. One of the most powerful uses of AI in the classroom is as a tool for differentiation to tailor lessons for each student. Now, we all know how challenging it can be to meet the diverse needs of our students. Some are ahead, some are behind, and it feels impossible to give everyone the right level of challenge and support. But AI tools can help you with that. There are adaptive learning platforms like Khan Academy, Dreambox, or IXL that adjust lessons in real time based on student performance. The AI looks at how well a student is doing and then either increases the difficulty if they're excelling or slows down to help fill in the gaps if they're struggling. It's like having a personal tutor for each of your students, which is just incredible. I've spoken with a teacher who uses Khan Academy for math, and she said it was a lifesaver during the pandemic. She could see exactly where each student was struggling, and the platform gave them the right content to work on next. Imagine the possibilities of having that level of insight and support all year long. Another great aspect is AI-driven assessments. These tools can give instant feedback to students, highlighting areas where they need improvement and suggesting additional practice. You're not only able to track progress, but also give personalized guidance without hours of grading. Try using tools like Edpuzzle or Quizlet, which integrates AI to track student understanding and adapt content to their needs. It's an easy way to dip your toe into the world of personalized learning with minimal setup. Next up, let's talk about something that I know every teacher could use more of: time. As I've said before, time is the only non-renewable resource that we have, and so it's always good to save. If you've ever felt like there aren't enough hours in the day to get everything done, AI might be able to help. One of the biggest advantages of AI in education is its ability to take over some of the time-consuming tasks we deal with every day. For example, grading. Grading was always my pet peeve. It took so much time. Tools like GradeScope. It's an AI-powered tool that automatically grades tests and assignments based on a rubric you set. More time for you and instant feedback for the students. Or Google Forms can automatically grade multiple choice and even short answer questions. If you're anything like me, grading can pile up pretty quickly, and these tools are a huge time saver. AI can also assist in writing feedback. Tools like Grammarly can help students polish their writing, allowing you to focus more on the content and creativity rather than fixing every grammar or spelling mistake. This can be particularly useful if you're teaching a large class or managing multiple assignments at once, and especially if you're an English teacher who has to grade essays. Lots and lots of essays. AI also can help with streamlining lesson planning. Platforms like Google Classroom or Classcraft help you organize resources, track student progress, and even communicate more efficiently with your students and their parents. AI doesn't only help with the administrative side of teaching. It can also be a great source of inspiration for your lessons. Sometimes we hit a wall when we're planning, and AI can help bring fresh ideas to the table. Let's talk about ChatGPT, for example. This tool is like having a brainstorming partner who can help generate new ways to approach a topic or come up with lesson ideas when you're feeling stuck. Need a fresh take on how to explain photosynthesis to your students? ChatGPT can help you create an engaging explanation or suggest activities that align with your curriculum. There are also AI-driven platforms like PHET interactive simulations. which allows students to explore scientific concepts through virtual labs and simulations. This can be especially useful in subjects like physics or chemistry, where hands-on experiments may be difficult or costly to conduct in person. AI also helps bring real-world problems into the classroom. For example, you can use AI to pull real-time data from current events, social issues, or scientific discoveries, and incorporate them into your lessons to make learning feel more relevant. Next time you're planning a lesson and need a visual or creative twist, use Canva's lesson planner or an AI tool like ChatGPT to get inspired. AI is great for bringing new perspectives to familiar topics. Because, let's face it, you can't know everything all the time. It's okay to have help every now and then. AI is incredible, but it's important to be mindful of its limitations and ethical implications. While it can do a lot of good, there are a few things teachers should be aware of when using AI in the classroom. First and foremost, data privacy is a big issue. AI tools often collect data on students' performance, and it's crucial to understand how the data is being used. Make sure that any tool you use complies with your school's privacy policies and is secure. Another consideration is ensuring we don't become overly reliant on AI. I mean, you still have a brain that you need to be using every now and then. AI can assist, but it shouldn't replace the human touch that's so critical in teaching, building relationships, fostering creativity, and encouraging critical thinking. We have to strike a balance where AI is a tool and not a crutch. I'd hate to see the day when teachers are obsolete and there's a robot standing at the front of the classroom. And finally, there is the digital divide. Not all students have equal access to technology at home. It's important to think about how we can make sure all students can benefit from these tools, both in and out of the classroom. As AI becomes more integrated into our everyday lives, one of our roles as educators is to prepare students for a future where AI will play a significant role. We're noticing every day how AI is in almost everything right now. But this doesn't mean we just teach them to use AI tools. It also means helping them understand how AI works and encouraging them to think critically about it. For younger students, you can introduce basic AI concepts through coding platforms like Scratch or Python-based tools. These platforms make it easy for students to start learning how AI systems are created, and it can inspire them to think about how they can be part of this rapidly growing field. It's also important to emphasize critical thinking. Students need to know when to rely on AI for information and when to question it or seek out human input. Teaching them how to think critically about the data they're presented with will be an essential skill as they navigate the future. Today we covered a lot of ground, from how AI can help with personalized learning, save time on grading, and bring fresh creativity to your lessons, to some important ethical considerations and how we can prepare students for an AI-driven future. AI in education is still evolving, but the tools available right now are incredibly powerful. If you're new to using AI in your classroom, start small. Pick one tool that fits your needs and explore how it works for you and your students. Remember, AI is here to assist, not replace. The unique human connections and creativity that make teaching so special is still foundational. And as a final disclaimer, I want to thank AI for helping me write today's podcast script, because I obviously wouldn't have known everything I listed today without a little bit of help. So it's okay to use a little bit of help every now and then. Comment below and let me know if you're using any AI tools in your classroom and how it's helped you. If you found this episode beneficial, please share it with a teacher friend who might benefit from these ideas. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode. My name is Ramis Takawi, and this is Legendary Educator. Thanks for tuning in. I'll talk to you next time.